In reflecting on the qualities that I value in a supervisor, there are several characteristics that come to mind, I believe, that are critical for my professional development. The first is I desire a supervisor who is comfortable with being honest. I would want constructive feedback. I appreciate directness that helps me grow without feeling overly criticized or unclear about areas to improve. I would be seeking a supervisor who is genuinely invested in nurturing future counselors and is dedicated to ensure that I am equipped to serve my clients effectively. It would be essential for my supervisor to have a strong commitment to ethical practices and uphold high standards of integrity in their work. I would want a supervisor who is approachable and willing to mentor me, creating a supportive environment where I can learn from their experiences. Given the diversity that we may encounter or we will encounter, I would want a supervisor who is culturally competent and embrace multicultural perspectives in counseling. I would desire a counselor who is humble enough to acknowledge gaps in knowledge and are open to learning alongside me. I would want a supervisor who is willing to invest time and effort in my growth, making themselves available for guidance and support when needed. These qualities are foundational to me to establish a positive and productive relationship that will ultimately contribute to the development as a counselor. I believe that a supervisor must be competent in counseling as a whole. If not, I would need to find another supervisor. Two areas that I believe that are essential is being ethical and multicultural. However, I also understand that none of us have all the answers. So if my supervisor is competent as a whole and still growing, I would appreciate that and love to work alongside them. I would prefer a supervisor who is humble enough to acknowledge that they don't have all the answers. For me personally, as I become a licensed counselor and grow into opportunities of being a supervisor, it's not something I've ever considered, but I do love the idea of pouring into the future. So it is not something that I would be opposed to. I recognize that if it was something I did in the future, I would need more training so that I could lead others. As a supervisor, you are responsible for another professional to grow to help their clients. So it would be a heavy weight.